Hello and welcome once again to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Iwata. Today is still the 28th of April, and this time I'm bringing some news from Nintendo, a little bit of a combination news and opinions piece, as the president Satoru Iwata made some interesting comments during an in-depth interview regarding the company's future and challenges facing Iwata as Nintendo moves through a rather trying period. Now, this does come pretty hot on the heels of the news that Pokemon will be the next brand of McDonald's Happy Meal toys, at least in North America, which ties in rather nicely with the Nintendo strategy to push merchandising as a way of recouping their costs. Now, when he was speaking with diamond.jp, and it was helpfully translated by Siliconera, Iwata did stress that he will be continuing to basically honour the wishes of the late former president Hiroshi Yamauchi by moulding Nintendo into an all-round entertainment company rather than a pure games business. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the comments that Iwata made, give my opinions, a little bit of a breakdown, and just go from there. So, what did he say, you ask? He said, quote, "Surely a lot of people around the world must think Nintendo is a company that is just for video games, about us. And I believe there are more and more of our own employees who've begun to think like that. Some employees are in charge of making things, often kept positions where they have to think of how they can make the game in front of them more fun. So I don't think it can be helped if others outside of our company think like that. So even if the fact that our focus being video games won't be changing, I felt the need to take this occasion to say Nintendo is a company that can do whatever they want." And Yamauchi's vision, when speaking on Yamauchi's vision, Iwata did say, quote, "This subject came to light when Yamauchi passed away, but I felt that our surroundings are greatly changing. We need to redefine what Nintendo must do from this point on. However, I felt like that saying Nintendo would do anything was also the wrong idea for the company. Yamauchi was one always to say Nintendo is a company for entertainment and it shouldn't be for anything else, and he didn't necessarily think that entertainment equals video games. I've been wondering how to express Yamauchi's feelings, and I've been thinking about it non-stop, even during the New Year's holiday break." Now, much of this ties into Nintendo's quality of life strategy, which is yet to take solid shape, but Iwata did say when he was speaking of the plan, quote, "Lately the words QOL have come up. Entertainment is there to improve people's quality of life. After your basic needs, there's entertainment. However, when it comes to improving people's quality of life, I didn't know the difference between us and household appliance makers. At the start of this year, I finally figured that improving people's quality of life with fun, with the emphasis to the fun, would be perfect for Nintendo. And that's when I decided to use this as a focus during the financial results meeting in January and wrote the manuscript for the presentation." So there you have it, a few comments from Iwata there regarding the future of Nintendo. So it's really tough to say what this actually means in terms of real-world actions. Obviously, it's pretty clear that they want to be an entertainment company rather than a video games company. And I think that might be a good way to go, especially for Nintendo, as of course the Wii U hasn't been doing too great for them. The 3DS, of course, was the best-selling console of 2013. So the 3DS is doing well, but the Wii U not so much. Of course, they don't want to just focus on video games, they want to be more well-rounded, and of course, Iwata is trying to keep in mind the wishes of the previous boss of the company as well, and he obviously had the spirit of an entrepreneur, and obviously they have got this whole quality of life thing in mind. Now, what does this mean? Well, I'm not really sure. He didn't really actually give us many facts, just a lot of basically thinking out loud and telling us his desires for the company. But given that they've of course agreed to have Pokemon be the next range of Happy Meal toys in North America and things like that, we're probably going to see more merchandise come out of Nintendo, perhaps them branching out into other areas of entertainment. And I feel like if anyone can do entertainment, it is Nintendo. Even if you disagree with some of their decisions regarding the Wii U, they know how to make fun games, they know how to make fun. You can't really argue any other way. Despite the fact that the Wii U has not done well, they still know how to make good games. I'm finally getting around to playing Ocarina of Time 3D. I know I'm a bit late to the party, but I've just got a 3DS not too long ago. And of course, I still enjoy Nintendo games. Enjoyed the hell out of Pokemon X, for example. That was a really fun game. I'm not playing it anymore. I'm not 100% of the game. Once I pretty much was done with the main story, that was me done, but I enjoyed the hell out of it, and my money was well spent. So Nintendo do know fun. And their quality of life strategy, well, it really depends on what they mean by that. They want to improve people's quality of life by bringing fun to people's lives. And exactly how they do that outside of video games, well, the possibilities are endless, as you say. So I would like to hear some thoughts as to the path you guys would like to see Nintendo go down. What entertainment avenues would you like to see them go down other than the whole merchandising route? Of course, they've always been heavily pushing merchandise, especially when it comes to Pokemon, plushies and all the rest of that. But would you like to see some other stuff come out, or some other avenues for them to explore outside of video games? Hit me up with your thoughts. I'm not really sure what they can do. It seems like a company like Nintendo can literally do whatever they want, as Iwata said. So it's tough to say. Something television maybe, I'm not really sure. Anyway, as I said, do hit me up with your comments below, and I'll see you next time.